Happy Mother's Day, everyone. And in our house, we like to show our love through cooking and food. So the kids and I have decided to make Allie's favorite Hoisin Mustard Pork Chops. I'm gonna show you how to make the marinade tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna fire it up and do something really fun for Allie. So this is a fantastic marinade, not just for pork, but any protein that's going on the grill, because it's delicious. We're gonna start with 3 of my favorite ingredients. First, it's Licum Key Hoisin sauce, and this really is the base of this marinade, so I'm gonna use a lot. We're gonna use 2 cups of this. So Hoisin's gonna give you that umami sweetness. Now we're gonna add some saltiness to it. So now we've got the Licum Key cooking soy sauce. That's gonna give you straight up umami and a good amount of salt. And here's my secret ingredient for the Chinese kitchen, which should be applied to every single kitchen. This is the Licum Key Panda brand Oyster flavored sauce. And if you've never used it, it's gonna give you a really kind of thick coating of savoriness, sweetness, and umami. So moving on to the rest of the ingredients. For acid, we need a little bit of rice vinegar, aromatic quality from some toasted sesame oil. We want some herbaceousness from garlic, and add to that some ginger. And I really like adding a little hit of cilantro here. I think it gives it an earthiness. So I know it seems like a lot of ingredients, but you can actually use this as a marinade, a basting sauce, or even a stir-fry sauce. It's very, very versatile. So there you go, guys. It smells amazing. So all I need to do now is finish it with a little bit of salt and pepper. So I want you to basically put this in a bottle and label it Jet's Magic Marinade, because it is really great for everything. So for the pork, I've got 4 pork chops, and they could be loin chops, they could be double cut chops, it doesn't matter. I do like them at least 1 inch thick because they're gonna stay juicy on the grill. I really love using zip bags because you can contain the marinade inside, you're pushing all the air out, and it really is the perfect vessel. You can also kind of flip them back and forth. So I'm gonna carefully pour my marinade into the bag. And what you want enough to basically cover your pork chops, and because you're in a zip bag, you don't need to worry about, oh, do I have enough? Because you're gonna be able to turn the zip bag over. So I'm gonna flatten out the pork chops. I'm gonna try to squeeze as much air out as possible. That looks great. Check it out, pork chops are gonna go into the fridge for 24 hours. We're gonna come back out and grill. So I pulled the pork chops out of the bag. They're resting in the baking dish. I've got the grill pan preheated, lightly oiled it up, and it's time to start grilling. So a really good grilling tip, anytime you've got a pretty heavy marinade, the marinade has done a lot of its job already. It's penetrated the protein. That's why we did the 24-hour thing. I like to do a quick wipe off right before I lay it on the grill. The difference between marinating for an hour to 24 is really trying to penetrate deeply into that protein. Pork, similar to chicken, is a little leaner and is very dense, so that's why I give it the full 24. Another nerdy grill tip is I'm looking at the marks on the grill, and I'm always laying the protein down so it can run 45 degrees to the protein. So I'm looking to get a really nice grill mark, and then I'll do what's called a crosshatch. Allie and I would take date weekends to the Napa Valley, and there's a specific restaurant out there that's that has grill in the name, and this is my interpretation of that really fantastic pork chop. And I like to use Hoisin oyster and soy because it is the perfect sauce that penetrates into the pork and really brings out a lot of umami and sweetness. So what I'm looking for is a really nice 45 degree like that. That's pretty perfect. And then I'm going to quarter turn them so I can get a really perfect seared grill mark on each piece. And that way, what happens is, because the grill grates are elevated, I'm gonna get maximum surface area of grilling. So now I'm just gonna let these go for another few minutes and then turn them over. So I'm pretty sure I have my cross hatches because I can see the browning up the side of the pork. So let's go ahead and give this a flip. There it is, look at that. It's like a magazine. It's perfect. So these pork chops are almost 2 inches thick. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna give them a baste on top with our sauce, and then I'm gonna finish them in the oven. If you have pork chops that were bought from the store that are only about 1 inch thick, they'll finish on the grill no problem. but these are super fancy because, you know, it is Mother's Day. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in a 375-degree oven for about 6 to 8 minutes, and they'll finish cooking there. You ready to have fun?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I've grilled off the pork chops. They finished in the oven and now they're resting. So it's time to enlist some help from Amaya and Ren to make our mustard sauce. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so help me out here, guys. To make our special mustard sauce, we need mustard. Ren, do you want to put some mustard in there? You could use the
whole,
yeah.
spoon?
All of it.
whole
Isn't mustard your favorite ingredient?
Yeah.
You want to take a spoonful?
I like some mustard.
Yeah, you want to taste that? I'm kidding. All right, that's good. So let's put the mustard down. That's perfect amount. And then Amaya, let's go to the red wine vinegar. Ren, you're gonna go to the hoisin sauce. Here, why don't you know what? Let's go out of the bottle because it's gonna be way more fun that way. Maybe not. Let's go right out of the bowl instead. All right, Amaya, you got sour cream?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start cleaning up around you guys. Doing very nice. Good job. Good job. Lovely. Here, I'll switch with you, Amaya. Ren, you can start whisking, actually. Let's whisk gently. Gently. So we're not wearing sauce. I'm going to give you a little more hoisin, big guy. Whisk that in to make sure it's complete. All right, once that comes together, guess what? We've made our hoisin mustard sauce. Look how smooth that sauce is. Look at that. All right, that's perfect. So hoisin mustard sauce done. Amaya, take that. Actually, I'm gonna put this closer to you. So check it out. I'm gonna add a little sauce and then I need you both to help garnish with these edible flowers. All right guys, so I'm gonna cover the pork chop with sauce. Look at that. And then you guys wanna do some edible flowers around? Look at that. I think it's lovely. That's really nice. All right kids, let's call Mom in for her special Mother's Day dinner. Get over here, Allie. Happy Mother's Day!
This looks so great.
We made you, you know, when we go to Napa and we do the romantic getaway, it's your favorite pork chop. It's Hoisin Mustard Pork Chops. We
So
all made it for you.
good.
So if it's good, it was me. If not, it was the kids.
Are you gonna take that?
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, give it a taste. Give it a taste. Tell us what you think.
Oh,
How
I can't
dare
wait.
you?
What do you think? You think Mom's gonna like it?
First of all, this looks beautiful. I'm so excited to try it.
Look at that. Good cook on
Oh,
that.
look at that.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
The sauce looks perfect.
Daddy.
The sauce looks fantastic. Just like my favorite pork chop.
Yum. Here we go. Awesome. Well, that's not all. Amaya, we have a present. We have a surprise for Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. For this recipe and more like it, go to lkk.com. And to all the moms, what do we say? Happy Mother's Day.